ZL Entertainment. Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here once again for the legendary Legacy Challenge. It's been a few years since I did the last episode. Episode 2 did not fully record when I did this last time, so I just kind of gave up and then life happened. But here we are, once again, for this challenge with our character, Alexander. And already he's off to work. A brand new day. And here we are. He just got, out of work. Got a promotion, as you can see over there. And now he's going to read a book that he's tasked to read. So he's just going to stand there and read it right as soon as he got out of work. Because right now there is nothing else for him to do. His house is so damn small that there's nothing to do. And there's the park, but now that I have all the expansions, it's a little different. There we go, with the book taken care of. Had him go to the park. And here I look around for people for him to meet. Girls, obviously, since that's what he likes. And there are none. So he quickly leaves. And apparently he's already tired. One of the weird things that you'll notice in this episode is that all the girls that like him are already married. So that was quite strange. Another night has come upon him, but we're gonna skip that because there's nothing there. So here I've made a little bit of money, so I figure it's time to expand a bit and get a stove or something. It actually would be much better to get a fridge if I were to get something, but I didn't really think about it at the time. But sadly you can't, there's not enough money. I think we're short by like $21 or something. So that was a fail. But that's quite alright. And here we're gonna go to the park, but it's closed, so I have to actually just tell him to go here instead of visit whatever the hell that was about. And we're gonna get some food because we can't eat yet, most regrettably. I don't think I had it in the first game, or the first episode, but in this episode, I do indeed have a few mods that help make it more, these challenges kind of feel like role-playing the game in a way. It's like you're role-playing it, so making it more interesting. And me having the me having a taxi mod, so you had to pay for stuff like that. I think there's a gas mod as well. And that's about as good as we can get with that. Snow cone thing. Flavored ice, sounds great. And I skip right past it because nothing happened except for him just reading. And I spent some time looking around for people, but there are none, so I just have him go to the bathroom. And previously, without the mods, there's tons of people at the park, but with all the mods now, there's pretty much nobody. I check to get him some food, but I almost go with the diner, but then I decide there are some vendors at the park, so I might as well go to them, and I save $2. There doesn't seem to be any of the picnic stuff here anymore. The park used to be like fully like empty, and now there's like actual stuff there now, so that's quite nice. And I go with the thing that sounds the most delicious to me, and they actually look really good too. Tassa indeed. Our character's looking around for something to do. There is nothing to do. So I have him read the cooking book. The people coughing in the background to the right, as you can see, is the food eating contest. I probably could have done that. If you win, I believe you get a lifetime or a year's supply. I believe it's just a year's supply of hot dogs, which probably would be good for him. I don't know how that would work though. Like, how do they deliver that to you? And now some people have placed some picnic stuff out. Or at least I just now noticed it. I don't know if it was always there. I don't think they were. And he's still reading. Sadly, there's nobody here. Oh, someone. Here's one of the people that likes him. That is already married, but I wasn't sure at the time because there was nobody else with the same last name as her. But hey, we got some dancing going on. His aspiration is he's very family oriented, but that does usually include friends. Being a very friendly person in general. So not only is he on the lookout for a future wife, but he's also on the lookout for just friends in general. Of course, he does not know that she's married right now, but he sees her as a potential candidate. You know, I have to say that I just realized that I kind of made this character here. He kind of reminds me of last teacher I had in high school. Or one of the last. But, yeah. Apparently they're both tired. But I decided to speak with her. Just to find out a few things about her.
Sobidan Chibaru.
And once he realizes she's not single, and not only is she not dating someone else, but she's actually married. So he's no longer sees her as a candidate once he learns that.
Bepto Garnish. Finplots Tukalisi.
Jarias. Otazapi Ubazap. No Biba Tulan. Zibi no.
Gashabuvo. Saderp Wandiak. Warbajao Tizo.
And
Muna Zat.
He'll learn it soon enough.
Jorg Yaba. Valsky.
I didn't want to do too much flirtatious stuff yet, just in case. I like the new thing you can do in one of the expansions where you show them gross video. So I imagine it's something like 2 girls in 1 cup kind of thing. That's how their reaction is anyways.
Arctab. Vuitsi
Arctab?
Atu.
Samin. Kanji Haladobo. Abu Bambunai Sanda
Not sure what happened there.
Mini Poli.
I didn't even realize that in the game either. But yeah, she's already married. So he no longer sees her as a potential, but he's still in the search for friendship. So friendship it shall be.
Bepto Garnish. Finplots Tukalisi.
Nanus.
Menus indeed. And it's time for him to go home to his little shack, basically. I should repaint the outside to make it look like a wooden shack. Repaint. I should refurbish, renovate, remodel. Yeah, let's go with remodel. I gotta redo the outside basically. Unless I already have it as a shack, can't quite tell. I think I do. Yep, he's got a wooden shack here. His bills are $8, I believe, or $9. 1 for each square in his house. Funny enough, when I do bring the walls out to be 12 squares, the bills do actually go up to be 12, but I'm pretty sure that's not how the bills are sent out as. Someone says it's a mix of how big the house is and all the stuff in it, combined with how much money you have. But I'm not sure. Alright, and another night is done, and here we are. During the, when I paused the recording, I placed down a toilet, and that's pretty much all I did. So now he has a toilet here, and he doesn't have to worry about going to the park. Let's give him a bit of privacy there. He doesn't have to go to the park for that anymore, but he does still have to go there for food. So there are still options. He's getting by just barely, and honestly, it kind of feels cool this way. I've never been one to cheat in money like most people do. Well, I shouldn't say most, but it feels like most people do that, and I never done that before. Unless it was like story related. I wanted like a story while playing. But yeah, I've never cheated in money.
Siba,
I've always
Naba
made
Kudu.
sure that whatever money they had is the money that they make. So there are many ways to make money in this game. And none of them are, well, most of them I don't know about. Well, some of them I don't know about. And the ones I do know about, I don't see him wanting to do. And quick cut here, I'm really getting good at my pausing of the recording and coming back. Not fully, there's still some things I had to edit out because it was just filler and nothing all that interesting. But yeah, he's already off from work, and it looks as if he's really tired already. I'm gonna have him read the new book. Actually, it's the reports, I believe. Most regrettably, I sold that one book. No, she's married. We're not going on a date. So I accidentally sold that other book that we read because I thought it had already was turned in, so I didn't think we needed it anymore. But most regrettably, that was not so. That book has been read, and all we have to do now is go back to work for that, which we do this time around. And here we have me doing a few things. Yep, it's probably best to have a fridge, as I did realize. We need a stove or a microwave to cook certain foods, and sadly, we can't get a counter and a microwave, or much less a stove. Microwave is as cheap as 200, I believe, 225, and cheapest stove is 400. So at that point, honestly, I might as well go with a stove. I don't think I will, though. And here we can see the little single life he has, because he doesn't even have like normal food. It's just like the random weird stuff, you know, the condiments, so to speak. But it will keep us from having to constantly needing to go to the park. Now he only needs to go there to find a girl. Need some more food immediately. That's amazing. Yeah, these are kind of like snacks, I suppose, and they're like the basics that pretty much everybody has, I guess. So I think that's why we're able to have them for free. And it's time for him to get, I believe, the last cooking skill he can get for the book. So let's get that going. Then we're gonna have to buy the next book, which is, I believe, 200 to get it, 200 or 300. And I skipped through that for us all. Not a pause the recording kind of thing, but it was, I had to edit it. I was thinking on getting rid of it, but then I figured I'd keep it for later. One of his kids might want to have it, I suppose. Or they might want to use it. And edit it so we're here. This time I did do some pause of the recording to get him to speak to somebody. I found the prettiest girl I could find on the lot, but soon we'll realize that they're not compatible for one reason only. I'm sure there are mods for that, but I don't know of them. And I think the Forbidden Love storyline would be a cool arc to have, but I'm not quite sure if he's willing to do something like that. And he's been invited to a party, which was kind of almost depressing for him. Well, I felt sad for him, but whatever. Pretty soon we find out why she's not compatible. As you well have already noticed, there are no romance options. But that doesn't mean he can't have another friend. So that's good.
Sobidan Chibaru, Valia Bandaglan, and Sum?
From far out,
Abuga.
when you're zoomed out, and I was just kind of like gliding over, and I saw her for like the quickest moment. It just reminded me of Amy Winehouse, so I was like, whoa, gotta talk to her. Because it's a person I've never seen in the game before.
La Puranataka. Ni. Bruxib Nehino. La Vupi Cosima. We. Larbit.
So, we'll talk to our new friend,
Shamor Ranji.
or soon-to-be friend.
Zoom Dapti.
Oh, and I didn't say anything before, but for some reason the recording, my recorder is weird and does weird things every once in a while. So, it took the recording size from a 1920 to 1920 and 1080, and it took that down, the 1080 part down to 1057. I don't know why it just randomly decided to record only 1057 of the 1080, so that's what happened, and that's why the top is slightly cut off, but it wasn't too bad, so thankfully we're able to see the new episode 2.
Bonnie Wap.
Huh. And we are indeed... Wow.
Mibiwab G.
So I originally uploaded the original episodes 0 and 1
Ribzugog?
January 18th, 2019. So it wasn't... Well, it was about 5 years ago.
Stui,
If I uploaded it
Subni.
tomorrow, it would have been 5 years and 2 days. Tomorrow for me. Tomorrow's Saturday. I plan on uploading this on Saturday.
Ripsel, Bobots, Vashu.
That's pretty funny.
Drongus and Tubdub Valuzu.
Valuzu indeed.
Nabazine, Plurb.
Navazine Plurb.
Awatamu Harbu Grubble. Jelba Shaba. Minzo. Brizadine.
Manos Asubi. Fatuza in Bos Kabadi.
Mm-hmm.
Onubadox. Skazi.
Athibsinu.
That's the girl's mom walking by.
Duni Binorv. Akaduni. Anipiwap.
Wibby. Wibby Tonga. Argo
Whippy.
Yebzagwe.
Whippy Tonga.
Natuba.
Ye Rube. Gaznish.
Whip.
Some of the words they
Amani.
say, it's kind of funny.
Bimbalop Rizlertzi Binabazine. Clerge. Zuna. Kashlu. Luda.
Primazo.
And we talked with her until the party starts. Yeah, so there's a party tonight.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we won twice, apparently. And one draw.
Oh.
We won 3 times.
Skipa Tuni Brab Azasnax. Kojin me.
Flopsy Mendoza. Snimo.
Flopsy Manova.
Glorb. Salachi
That actually sounds like a real word.
Whipsfo.
Shishvuna Shibuli. Dapterm. Shoni.
Turgomed. Zoba.
Turgle Ned?
T. Nuclei.
Man, some of these words are hilarious.
Yoko.
And we got a text reminding us that the party has started, I believe.
Kanji
And
Haladobo.
so, yeah.
Abu Bambunai Sandayala Jablan.
Barzi. Mini Boli Tanu.
Anji Bab.
Blibort.
Kulibi.
Alright, time for the party. It's a very sad party because I believe we're the only single person there. I think. So I was going to change his outfit, but he does it automatically, so well, that's kind of cool. And he's thinking about his new friend. Yeah, I was trying to get in there, and I realized I had to lower the level.
Slorg.
Shlorg indeed. Got some music playing. Got a random person in the kitchen. We have a possible potential, but we quickly realize they are not a potential. Oh, and there's a celebrity here, so that was... We needed one more skill.
Siba.
That was decent.
Abba now.
Or had a skill that was really high.
Dunor.
If we had like a level 10 skill, then that would be enough to impress the person.
Odate. Taku. Lum.
Well. What's it well?
Bar. Nibsy hobble.
There's where I realized that, I think he knows too. He's like, oh.
Gava. Bib.
And as you can see, sad single life for our character. Those two like each other, and the other two like each other. Looking for the one girl, and we find her right here, sleeping. Just sleeping. She started a party, and then she's sleeping during the party. And a nice little wild horse runs by in the background. And he just randomly goes into her room to do what we won't know. And so yeah, I decided to speak with the celebrity to try and get ourselves a celebrity status. That's one of my favorite things. I don't remember which expansion does it, or adds it rather, but I really enjoy it. But yeah, I almost impress her with the two things I have, but sadly it's not good enough. So I decide to start another skill once we get home, but that's a little bit later. As you can see, I'm about 80% actually. I think I'm about 80% to impressing the celebrity. But yeah. We can show them a funny video and all, but yeah. Actually, we're about 5/6 of the way.
Lord. Tonga do.
What is that, like 70, 80, about 82.5% there, if I'm doing the math properly. Yeah. Yeah, no need to waste our time there anymore because she obviously comes over and flirts with us right in front of her husband, so that's amusing. But I guess it's just flirting and nothing else, of course. And right about now, me and my character just want to leave this place. It's already, you can tell it's already been a failure in his eyes. Didn't even get to make any friends. The one person that likes him is, or two of the girls here like him, but they're both already married. And the celebrity girl, I believe she was dating that one guy right there who was dancing. But we were hoping to, he was hoping, I should say, he was hoping that he'd be able to gain a celebrity status, but no, no such thing. She finally comes in to cook food for everybody, I believe. But right about then is when the party ends. I keep trying to have our character watch her play, but that's not available right now. And here we go with going back home. On a beautiful empty lot here. And you can eat here a little quick meal of, my guess is probably strawberry jam. But who knows? And this is the next day. He's well rested. He needs to get another snack. This time we go with yogurt. My guess is this kind of food is the stuff you would get at, like, maybe a food bank or something. Because they usually give you, like, small crappy food like that. And then I saw someone run past, and I was like, who the hell is here? And I don't remember her first name. I always thought her name was Bella Goth, but I think her name's Cornelius or something like that. Corinthia? I don't know. But she came here to visit us. And
People's
Oh,
not sure why she came here to visit us, but we're gonna talk out here in the rain before we decide to invite her inside so we don't have to talk in the rain.
Sonorn.
I don't think my character would care, but who knows? That is to say, I don't think he would care for about himself. I assume he likes the rain, but I think she's obviously not only last name is a goth, but she definitely is a goth in general. So I don't think she would care about being in the rain either. But they decided to just talk outside in the rain. So
Sapo Yani Snog. Fashu Snoga Danla.
Sure. And Digemna. Quasi Nazo.
Eva Wib.
gonna get his stuff taken care of. This is one of the few things I realized that I really want to take. I want to fix that on up. We need at least a secondary room for the bathroom. Alright. She's booing him for some reason. So we're gonna speak with her some more. Oh, I'm gonna show her some funny videos. Or is it the gross video? Yep. Trying to see what the videos are, but it just looks like random stuff that can happen in the game.
Ajinka Vibaz Sardoki Smar Wibney Tong.
Yibs. Gonda.
So of course he sees her as a potential. I think
Ibulalabat.
probably not.
Ibs.
I wasn't sure,
Meluga.
but yeah, she is married.
Savane. Muzas. Sesamo?
Yikachas Mo. Upanubi. Nimsor Foglu? So Wogna.
Bougie.
I think he already knew. Not sure. Yeah, he already knew, so now that I know, I now know that he doesn't see her as a potential,
Ajo Tanet.
but only as a friend.
Wang.
Blokdo.
Zoe Bibs.
Kasemdieva.
Macnor.
Uh-huh.
Weebsu.
Time to
Zaptin Ama.
get our chatting on,
York. Changa Zafu.
because there's nothing else for him to do right now.
Gargle.
There would be no video yet if I didn't have him talk to somebody.
Nunan. Laracus.
Not sure why he can't find a single girl that he
Horbla.
is attracted to, but whatever.
Nanus. Do Zoe. China.
The only one he technically would be attracted to is that one girl,
Shakajinar.
but you know, she's a teen, so
Oh.
that wouldn't work out. And I decided to get the cheapest athletic thing we can get. Basically, you can either get a football, a baseball, or a hacky sack. And the hacky sack is not only the cheapest, but I mean, if you want to consider it a sport, then it's the only sport I've ever played that I've actually liked, you know? I liked it so much that I was thinking on getting another hacky sack. I looked online. Could get a 6-pack for like $8. I miss playing it. But I have nobody to play with, so why even bother?
Oh.
And as I've said, I wanted to get him another skill, and I realized that I had saved him a skill that he wanted to learn, which was athletics. So that's what we're gonna do. Get his first skill pretty soon. I think we even get a second, maybe even a third. So if we want to impress another celebrity, we definitely can.
Ooh. Oh. Darg.
Never really did that before. Usually just hit it, kick it a couple of times maybe, and then get it back to them. Or to somebody else. Sometimes I wouldn't even keep going. I would just, as soon as it got to me, because I'm overweight, they would kick it towards me, and I'm pretty tall, so I think they did it on purpose, but they would hit me like my upper chest, close to where my throat is, but my upper chest, and from there it would just fall down, and then I would just hit it out with my stomach, and then I'd kick it from there.
Flourish. Gawitsu flourish.
And this is where we find out, first of all, we find she's unflirty, yet she's flirting with us. So that must mean she really actually likes us. But sadly, she's already married, so we can't really do anything. But I honestly, me personally, am attracted to her. She's probably one of the better looking Sims. But I had to actually say no, which feels weird to me. But it's a dead end, so.
Zarb, Maza, Herm's a good boss.
But I do decide to compliment her appearance, because he does likes her dress.
With the galona.
Luma Mech.
Zart.
Zart. But they are friends now, so that's good. I believe he has 2 friends and possibly a third.
Aznak Ota.
Karajnia.
Thanked her for clean because apparently she cleaned something.
Nushka Sorbalu.
Not sure what.
Ursh. Dangozov.
Wima.
Wanted to see what worrying about money would do. Oh, cat video, we can tell because cat icon there. And gonna have some food. And he's gonna sleep. like how she comes over to look at the flowers he gave him, and she's just like, whatever. Like, they're not that great. Anyways, pause of the recording, and we're now here in the next day for him to go to work. And here we are. He had just got some money and got a raise for reading that book. Anyways, he's off to home. They're giving him a car now. He's allowed to have a ride home or something. I'm pretty sure he had to take a taxi home before. I'm not sure. And as you'll see, we now have to pay $12, which is funny because, like I said earlier, we actually only have 12 squares in our house. And I'm gonna have him shower, and then I'm gonna have him come outside, because I'm gonna do a little bit of remodeling. The house is finally getting a little bigger. And of course, the main thing I want to add is a bathroom. I'm thinking on doing it that way, but I decided to just make it this way. Alright. Just big enough to put in the toilet and shower. Get the light. Can't put it in the middle, so that should be good enough. Gotta get a door, but I'm not able to place the door where I want to. Get ourselves a nice tile floor and a tile bathroom. My bathroom where I live isn't a tiled wall. A normal painted wall with a linoleum floor. But yeah, we can't place it there, I'm assuming because of the shower. But it's still quite annoying. But we can put our, well, as you can see, the fridge there, so that's good. And I decided to get a couple of counters. I want to get a microwave, but sadly, we can't have that. We either have to, you know, we'd have to put it on a counter, so we wouldn't have space to make any food. So yeah, we still can't actually make anything. Nothing he would like. So here I go to check on it, and yes, it's about 200. So that's how much we have to save up for. A little bit annoying. We're like right almost there to having the bare basics. Someone's calling, they want to ask him on a date, if I remember right. But she's married, so no. And we're gonna have him sleep. We're gonna have him sleep a little bit. I believe I have him get out of bed for something. And here we're gonna have him go. Yeah, that's where I went. And here he's gonna meet one of his friends. But sadly, still not finding anybody here. There's a haunted house here, which must mean that the game is now technically in October. But yeah, there's no random girls wandering around. I don't know where they hang out at now, because so many people used to come here. But once I got all the expansions, they're not here anymore. I still haven't really messed around with the expansions. I don't usually go here with my Let's Play of Sims. I usually just focus on them at the house. Yeah, so I figure he might as well come here. I didn't find a seed. You can barely see it. But I have him pick it up. Sadly, he's not able to plant it yet. He has to plant other things first. Oh, and you might have noticed a little earlier, but he wants to carve a pumpkin. So I look around for the pumpkin patch, and it's actually really right close. You can also plant the pumpkin, but he can't because you have to be level 5 to do that as well. So we'll have him carve a jack-o'-lantern, but sadly he can't do it. Well, I don't know if it's sad, but he's not able to do it here, strangely enough, so he has to do that back at his place, which is quite alright. I don't want him to pick all of them up, although I guess he technically could. And then we could make pumpkin pie. Which sounds good. I really do enjoy pumpkin pie. Which is weird because I don't like squash, but whatever. Yeah, sadly there's nobody here. So I figure it's time for him to just speak with a friend. I might do the cheaty cheat way of going to play her and seeing if she's close to aging up, or just use cheat to age her up, or find the mod where it allows such interactions. I have one between... I have that for Sims 2 somewhere, but I don't have it for Sims 3. Either way, there he goes with level 2, I believe. Playing hacky sack with his friend. Played so much that she accidentally pisses herself here. I don't think he actually was clapping while watching a girl piss herself. But I think that it just kind of came... I think he just clapped kind of like at the wrong time, maybe. Maybe he was happy to see that. But I'm pretty sure it was about something else.
Lucas!
But yeah, we can't plant either of these. That is something that I kind of have this strange thing of liking to do. I really like to garden, pretty much in any game that allows it. So yeah, we're gonna carve a pumpkin. Something I've never done in real life. Looks like he actually is digging out brains. It's kind of cool. And it's already taken care of. Time for him to, yeah, put the pumpkins away so he can make pumpkin pie someday. And, can use some stuff. Get his, needs up before he goes to bed. So that's gonna be the end of this episode. Hopefully we have better luck. Hopefully he's able to find somebody interesting next time around. Still strange that he just can't sit on his bed. I know I know you can do that in Sims 4, but thought you'd be able to do that in this game as well. Either way, that'll end this. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Love you all. Peace to you, and as always, stay safe.